Welcome everyone to Forza Motorsport 6, and today we're taking a look at the 2014 Ferrari California T. The T standing for Turbo, which is pretty significant when you know your Ferrari history, because that means it's the first Ferrari to have a turbo on an engine since the Ferrari F40 in the 80s. So yeah, that's a massive gap between cars having any turbos at all. I think that's probably the biggest in any major car manufacturer like Ferrari. But yeah, it makes for a cracking amount of horsepower, as you'll see. 554 horsepower from its 3.9 litre V8, and yeah, generates quite a lot of torque as well. I think it's probably the first Ferrari to have more torque than it does have horsepower. So yeah, that makes for quite a quick car. Does 0 to 60 in under 3.5 seconds, and does just over 200 miles an hour. And personally, I think this is a lot better looking than the original Ferrari California that came out a few years ago, and it's also more powerful. Plus, it has the same party piece as the other one did, as you will see now. This is one of the few cars that looks great with the hard top on or with the hard top down, personally, and it's pretty good how it does it as well. And now it's a fully fledged convertible, and I think it looks probably even better than it does with the hard top on, but they still look good in either way, and you still have a decent amount of space in the boot even with the roof down. So yeah, let's get this on the track and see how it goes. We're going to go for Indianapolis because it shows off cornering ability and straight line speed all in one track, and yeah, they're two of the main things that are good about this Ferrari. It handles really well, and it has a hell of a lot of speed to it, despite the fact that it also weighs 3,813 pounds. So it's not the lightest Ferrari ever, but that power more than makes up for it, as you will see. So yeah, as you can see, a very good car in terms of handling and in terms of speed. As you can see now, we're nudging 160. And braking there brings me on to another good point about this car. The brakes on this car are absolutely fantastic. I know I overstepped it a little bit on one of the corners on the first lap, but yeah, they are really good. Stop you from incredible amounts of speed at a short distance, so yeah, it means you can brake really rather late in comparison to other cars in the same class. And it's also not fallen for another thing that a lot of cars do. A lot of cars lately have been getting turbocharged to help with emissions, etc., and this hasn't sacrificed engine sound for turbochargers. So even though it does have turbochargers, the engine still sounds brilliant, unlike other cars like the BMW M235i or whatever it's called. That just doesn't sound good at all with its turbochargers. But this has managed to maintain a cracking V8 sound, but also with the advantage of turbochargers, giving a hell of a lot of torque and power, but also cutting emissions. It's 15% less emissions in this than the other California from the several years before. And this has more than 100 horsepower more, and it's a hell of a lot more torque as well. So yeah, when you get turbochargers right, you can make for a cracking car. Also handles really good when you get it right, which I didn't on that corner, but nobody ever said a Ferrari had to be forgiving. And I also love the look of it compared to the other Ferrari California as well. I think it looks a lot better. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.